And welcome back to the channel, Crown's Guard. Big Driftless here with another episode of Final Fantasy 15. Today we're doing Chapter 5, Part 2. After receiving a blessing from Ramuh, we find out where our Regalia has been taken by the Empire. Now we're about to go and retrieve her. My chariot, my chariot. How I miss these so. Hope you're all enjoying the channel and the series of Final Fantasy. Please drop a comment, like and a subscribe down below. Let me know what you think, how's it going, and what you think I could do to improve maybe. Also, if you do feel like it, hit that blue support button on one of the sides and help to get me to get you better content. So without further ado, let's go get my lady.
Some kind of fortress.
Yeah, a porta-fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though.
They are remnants of the old war, and the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
Let's go make camp and get a strat to get in there. And of course we'll make camp, gotta have one last meal.
We're here. Sleeping
camp.
out under the stars tonight. So, any bright ideas, Ignis?
A dark one, as it were. A frontal assault would leave us exposed. But if we move under cover of night, we might be able to infiltrate the base unnoticed.
And until then?
We learn all we can about the base's design, and attempt to narrow down the Regalia's location. I'll analyze what intelligence we have available to find us a way in.
Sounds good, Specs.
All right, we're gonna get our wheels back.
Our goal is the Regalia. The last thing we want is to engage an entire garrison. Avoid detection at all costs.
In and out before it gets light, then.
Indeed. Even if it means leaving the task unfinished, we withdraw before we overstay our welcome. Together on my signal. Until then, hold position. 3, 2, 1. Now!
All right.
Not bad. Might still be hope for you.
Stop.
What?
Searchlights. We're clear. Tread warily.
All right.
So just like a dungeon, I'll take you through where we need to go, but I'll miss most of the items. You can always come back later.
Take cover.
It's gone.
Magitech armor.
Don't want to mess with one of those.
We shouldn't have to, if we keep to the shadows.
Right.
Target the blind spot. One hit, one kill.
That's how it's done. Oh yeah, like a boss. This what's powering the base?
A Magitech generator of some description. It would explain why the troopers in the vicinity are uncommonly strong.
I say we wreck it. Spare us the sneaking around.
The risk is too great. Finding the Regalia comes first. Not a sound. You'll alert the anime.
Got it.
Where's the sixth one? Oh. There he is.
You're in fine form. Keep it up.
There is my lady chariot, the Regalia.
There's the old girl. She's a real sight for sore eyes.
And none the worse for her time in Imperial hands.
What have we here?
Change of plans. Our new objective is to clear a path for the Regalia. Well, well.
Just hang here for the moment, hopefully.
Stay sharp. It isn't over yet.
White went, white more, white less.
Blow up the energy tanks. They'll take out the enemies nearby. Let them do the work for us. We'll take out the generator and all enemies in the area. Noct, focus your efforts on the generator. There's a chance doing so will weaken the MTs.
No more stuff.
Our cover's blown. Go to town.
Yes, sir!
if you're lower
The
level,
entire base is fair
I do
game.
recommend fighting here.
Nothing back. The habit
So
keeps
you
the
can
enemy
get rid
off
of something.
balance.
Me, I'm just gonna run straight through. If you can get through this without having to fight some of them, good. Should be able to, because it just dropped out of combat then for me. So then hopefully you can just run straight around and head straight for the generator.
This thing is serious business.
A handful indeed.
What are we gonna do?
I'll go for the generator first.
What else?
Knock it out.
The energy
Weaken them
field
up.
is down.
And you can now get your summon.
Another chance. Come on.
So press and hold the trigger. Come on. I'm pressing the button to summon him. Not summon, summon, summon. Just gonna fight.
Hey!
Sorry.
Gotcha!
Summon, come on, summon. Thank you. Here is Ramuh to save the day. Judge thy enemy with lightning.
This is the might of the six. Dude, that was hardcore!
And it did the trick. The place is dead.
Rest in
Thank
pieces.
you, Ramuh.
Come on. Let's grab the Regalia and split.
Piece of cake, huh?
This part is.
Inadvertent though it was, we dealt the Empire a crushing blow today. The Marshal will be pleased to hear of this.
Pretty sweet busting up that base. Bust a base. I like the sound of that for this sort of thing. There's a base. Bust it up. Bust a base. Whatever. I'm calling it that. You don't have to.
I won't. Seems a bit flippant.
Why not go for something a little more epic?
Because I thought of it first. So that's the name. Bust a base. Get used to it.
Easier said than done.
Guys?
Long has it been, Noctis.
Bravis.
You received the storm's blessing, and yet you know nothing of the consequences.
Watch it.
Be still, all of you.
Not good.
Heir to a crown befitting no other. Witness his splendor and glory. All hail the chosen king.
Awful high and mighty for an Imperial rat, serving the enemy to hunt down Luna.
I don't serve, I command! The king's sworn shield.
You better believe it.
A weak shield protects naught.
Hey! Wanna go? Let's do it.
Should the chosen fall, that too is fate.
I'd say that's far enough. A hand, Highness.
Not from you.
Oh, but I'm here to help.
And how is that?
Sure.
By taking the army away.
You expect us to believe that?
When next we meet, it'll be across the seas. Just so happens we have business of our own with the tutelary deity, don't we? Fare thee well, your majesty. And safe travels.
You guys know that guy?
Ravus Nox Fleuret, first son of Tenebrae, and elder brother to Lady Lunafreya.
At long last, the Imperial blockades of Discayan roadways have been removed. The Imperial Army has also demolished all related facilities erected around the region. The Provisional Government of Insomnia anticipates increased traffic congestion along most local highways, and encourages all citizens to refrain from any unnecessary travel for the time being.
So help me figure this out. That was Luna's brother?
The High Commander himself. Wartime makes for quick promotions.
Even a son of Tenebrae can rise to the top.
But why would he want to lead their army?
Who cares?
Certainly formidable enough on his own.
If Ravus wants power, I'll give him a taste.
Here we are back in Lestalem. Let's go see Iris.
Oh, Buddy.
What's wrong?
I let you down. I never made it to Kayem. The Empire came while you were gone. None of us said a word about Noct. They just showed up and then... Poor Jared.
What do you mean? What happened to Jared?
There was nothing we could do!
It's not right. We should have been here.
I couldn't stop them.
But I won't let the Empire get away with it. They'll pay for what they've done. I promise.
I believe in you, Prince Noctis. I'm taking Talcott, and we're going to Kayem. We can't just stay here and do nothing.
I understand.
And that is the end of the chapter. Unfortunately, that's all I've got time for in this episode today. Thank you for joining me in part 2 of chapter 5, where we recovered the Regalia. We also got the blessing from Ramuh in part 1, and now we've met up with Iris, and let's see where we go after that in the next episode. Thank you again for joining me. Please drop a comment, like, subscribe down below. If you do feel the urge, drop a support and help me bring you some better content. And yeah, let me know how the series is going. Hope you're enjoying. Thank you very much, and see you next time, Crowns Guard. Cheers.